ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm coming to you guys a little bit differently. So normally I sit down and I do my little tarot cards and, but today I actually had to get up and do a couple of errands in the morning, and I still so happened to receive a message. So I just want to say that for the last couple of weeks, I know that I've been on point because I've been going to several spiritual gatherings and things like that, and a lot of the messages that is coming out towards the end of the year is about letting go to pass things, and just opening yourselves up to receive abundance. That I just have this thing in me, like, next year is supposed to be so much of a better and greater year than it was for this year. And mind you, when I speak, I just want everyone to get whatever resonates, and whatever, let it go. Because maybe some of you did not have the year that some of us had. But for those that have had, you know who you are. You know you have things that you need to let go. You know that you have to do a lot of spiritual growth. You know that there's things that you need to get to. There's steps that you need to get to before you reach your ultimate goal. And that's a lot of us, including me. I'm coming to you guys with these messages, and these are things that I stopped doing long ago. We have to take control of our lives, and we have to start doing the things that we need to do for us. I'm not telling you guys that you have to. No. Take time to think about the things that you need to do for you, to better you, for you to become a better person. Being spiritually inclined and spiritually open does not mean that you are forced to a particular religion, that you are forced to a particular belief. This is just saying that you are open enough to receive insight. You are open enough to understand that you're more than just a body. You understand? Like, there's depth to us. And in order to understand that depth, you have to be at a spiritual place. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want everyone to know, and everyone believe what they believe in. I'm not a church person. I'm not a Bible person. I do believe that the Bible is a place where you can go to get certain advices. I do believe that Psalms, a lot of those Psalms are spells that you can use now. But everything is almost like a metaphor. And you have to take what you take. And like my boyfriend always says, you can't catch what you can't see. You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta open yourself up. You gotta expand. You have to wake up, is what a lot of people, are saying. Another thing that I want to get to is, as people, including me, I am very much so an empath. And to me, I feel like sometimes I feel like I could save everyone. We can't save everyone. And sometimes we want to give grace. Sometimes people have to live in their karmic lives. They have to lay in their karmic beds that they made for themselves. And a lot of times we cannot protect them from that. Sometimes the grace that we want to give them, they are no longer able to get that grace. And we don't make that call. We don't make that call. There's always a higher power. So you can just always be your authentic you and try to do, but you have to realize that sometimes we want to step in place of fate. We want to step in place of people's karma, and we can't do that. This is why we live in the life that we live in, because everything is evolution. Everything is a circle. It's a circle of life. And, you know, we have those that do good and get blessed, and you have those that whatever, you know, wherever some is coming to people, it's going to come. A lot of us know people that we want to save, and we can't save them. I mean, whether if it's a friend, a family, a child, there's but so much that you can give. And as a parent, you can also give a child your blessing always, because they're always going to have the parent's blessing. But there's only but so much that sometimes we can do, especially when they've put themselves in certain predicaments. So let's just remember that too. A lot of people at this moment in their lives are going through what they need to go through, what they're supposed to go through. And we have to be accepting of that. We have to understand that in life we all had choices, and some of us did not choose to make the best choice at a certain point of time. And I also want you to know that being spiritual and growing your intuition and being intuitive, that's part of self-growth. Because when you become more intuitive and you become more spiritual, you start, sometimes you see things that you can't see. So you still do the things that you need to do. Like I said, you can't catch what you can't see. And some of us eyes go further than others, which is why I'm in place here. Certain people are in place to kind of, you know, trying to align ourselves. Some of us need to find out what our ultimate purpose here is. And I'm not saying individually, like as a human being, as an individual, like what is our purpose here? To me, our purpose is to be our highest spiritual selves here now, so that when we transition, we can be that ancestor to someone else. We could be that spiritual guide to someone else. I don't care what anyone thinks. We all have spirit guides. We all have something that lead us. When they be like that little voice in your head, that intuition, some of us hear it, some of us don't. Some of us receive messages differently. And the part of becoming more spiritual and working on your spirituality is for you to figure out, how do you connect? What is your spiritual talent? We all have one. You just have to dig in and you have to find it. I want you guys to have a blessed day. Think about what I talked about, and I will see you guys